A+ലേക്കുള്ള വഴി ഇനി തനിയെ തുറക്കാം. Subscribe to the ENCLAPS channel. Ring the bell button and open success. It's that easy.
Hello. We know how to give IUPAC names to saturated hydrocarbons, right? Here we are going to give IUPAC names to unsaturated hydrocarbons. Are you ready? So let's take alkenes first. Here is a alkene. Which alkene is that? CH2 double bond CH2. How many carbon atoms are present? 2 carbon atoms, right? Then the word root corresponds to 2 carbon atom is eth. Clear? Then when we give names to alkenes, we have to add ene, E-N-E, ene suffix to the word root. Here the word root is eth. When we add the ene suffix, we get ethene. So ethene is the name of CH2 double bond CH2. This is the way of naming alkenes. We have to add the suffix ene to the corresponding word root. Clear? Then here is another compound. Here we have to mention the position of double bond in IUPAC name. So when we numbering the carbon chain, the numbering should be done in such a way that the double bonded carbon atom should get the lowest number. In this compound, the main chain contains 5 carbon atom, right? So when we numbering from left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the first carbon atom, that means the double bonded carbon atom get the number 2. When we numbering from right to left, the first double bonded carbon atom get the number 3. So we have to select the lowest number. Clear? So we will select 2. Then we are going to give the IUPAC name. First we have to find out the word root. Here 5 carbon atoms are present in main chain. So the word root is pent. Then put a hyphen, pent hyphen. Here we have to mention the position of double bonded carbon atom. So pent hyphen 2, then put a hyphen, pent hyphen 2 hyphen, then put the suffix ene. So what is the name of organic compound? Pent 2-ene. Clear? So while naming alkenes, we have to mention the position of double bonded carbon atom before adding the suffix ene. Clear? In the similar way, we can give IUPAC names to alkynes. While naming alkynes, we have to use this suffix -ine, Y-N-E. So in alkene, we use the suffix -ene, and in alkynes, we use the suffix -ine, Y-N-E. So here is an organic compound, a compound containing 5 carbon atoms in the main chain. We are going to give IUPAC name to this compound. Here also we have to mention the position of triple bond in the IUPAC name. So when we numbering from left to right, the carbon atom in which the triple bond is attached get the number 3. When we numbering from right, we get the number 2. So we will select 2. That means the triply bonded carbon atom should get the lowest number. So we get the position of triple bond. What is the word root here? The main chain contains 5 carbon atom. So, the word root is pent. Then put a hyphen. Then we have to mention the position of triple bond. Here the position of triple bond is 2. So, pent hyphen 2. Then put another hyphen, pent hyphen 2 hyphen. Then we have to add the suffix. What is the suffix here? YNE, ine. So, the name of this organic compound is pent 2-ine. Now we know how to give names to alkenes and alkynes. If the name of compounds are given, we can draw the structure of compounds. But-2-ene. First, we have to draw the carbon skeleton. Here, the word root is but. So, the main carbon chain contains 4 carbon atoms. Then, what is the position of double bond? But-2-ene. That means a double bond comes in the second carbon, in between second and third carbon atom. So, we put the double bond. Next, we have to fill the hydrogen atom according to the valency of carbon atom. So, we get the structure CH3, CH, double bond CH, CH3. So, we get the structure of compound. Then, let us look at another compound, hex 3-ine. This is an alkyne, right? So, the word root is hex. So, the main chain contains 6 carbon atom and there is a triple bond between the third and fourth carbon atom. First, we have to draw the carbon skeleton, a carbon chain of 6 carbon atom. Then we have to put a triple bond between the third carbon atom and the fourth carbon atom. Clear? So, the carbon skeleton is ready. Now, we have to fill the hydrogen atom to satisfy the valency of carbon atom. So, we get the structure CH3, CH2, C, triple bond C, CH2, CH3. So, this is the structure of hex 3-ine. Clear? Now, we know how to give IUPAC names to saturated and unsaturated hydrocarbons, right? All the compounds that we studied are open chain hydrocarbons, right? But in our organic chemistry, cyclic compounds are also present. Cyclic compounds are divided into 2, alicyclic compounds and aromatic compounds. What are alicyclic compounds? Alicyclic compounds are cyclic hydrocarbons similar to open chain hydrocarbons like alkane, alkene and alkyne. Here are some examples of cyclic hydrocarbons. Which is the first one? Cyclopropane, cycle of 3 carbon atoms, closed structure, right? Can you tell me which is the open chain hydrocarbon which resembles to cyclopropane? Yes, propane. Then this is another cyclic compound, cyclobutane, closed chain of 4 carbon atom. Which is the open chain hydrocarbon which is resembled to cyclobutane? Yes, butane. So, this is about alicyclic compounds. Then what are aromatic compounds? Aromatic compounds are compounds that contains benzenoid structure. What is benzenoid structure? That means the compounds which contains a benzene ring. Benzene is the simplest aromatic compound. Clear? The molecular formula of benzene is C6H6. This is the structure. Alternate single and double bond present in benzene. And each carbon atom contains hydrogen atom. So this is benzene. Now we are going to see the detailed classification of hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons can be mainly divided into open chain hydrocarbons and closed chain hydrocarbons. Open chain hydrocarbons can be further divided into saturated hydrocarbons and unsaturated hydrocarbons. Saturated hydrocarbons are alkanes. Unsaturated hydrocarbons can be further divided into two, alkenes and alkynes. Then closed chain hydrocarbons can be divided into two, alicyclic compounds and aromatic compounds. So this is about the classification of hydrocarbons.
3 ലക്ഷത്തിലേറെ വരുന്ന ചോദ്യോത്തരങ്ങൾ ഏറ്റവും കുറഞ്ഞ ചിലവിൽ സ്വന്തമാക്കുവാൻ ഉടൻ തന്നെ ഡൗൺലോഡ് ചെയ്യൂ ENCLAPS the Learning App.